is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw here. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Uzama. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one. The Patriots had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season, it feels like
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Back to throw. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back to another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go
He'll
now.
be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
2nd and 11. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Levante David. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for them. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down. Here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Barkley inside handoff. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a 2nd down throw from the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Come on.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
19 Tiger. Panther 11. Go.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Liking 18. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready to run.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
79.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
79 Bronco. 70 range. 70 range.
They'll look to throw here to Barkley on the check down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 17. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, and that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on the short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now this one complete on the slant route. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call tippy toes if that one was completed.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Second and 5. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had no coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll drop to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Cowboys! Mustang 19! Go!
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley running right. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Let's go now.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And my goodness, another interception. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
70 Lions.
Here's a give to Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, come 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Here we go,
no doubt
here we
about
go.
it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game. And I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Come 19, come 19. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Let's go.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up a throw. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So they get the interception and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And does that just sum up football? We see it all the time. The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll drop to throw. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you don't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 50, trap 60. Warriors 70. Tempo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Here we go, strike. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They're going to look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
19 tight.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts
On the jump.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the
Cup
fourth.
19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Here we go. Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went
19
backwards. It's
Tiger.
3rd and
19
very
Tiger.
long.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Baltimore, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win.